Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hood Table one more again. It's your girl, the Hood Table, and good evening everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hey Meaty Black, I see you in the chat. First one drop down. What's up? How you doing? Make sure you guys like and share the video. And also, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit the join button for the membership, hit the subscribe button to be a subscriber, a follower, a supporter of the Hood Table. Please and thank you very, very much. I appreciate you guys. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've been live, so I thought I'd just slide on you guys while I'm over here trying to stay warm up in this negative degree weather. But I got my sis up here with me. How you doing, sis? What's up? What's good? And my bro, how y'all doing?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Just chilling, working.
Girl, don't say chilling. Don't say chilling. No.
I'm chilling. I'm saying I'm chilling. God damn it.
It is so cold. And y'all talking about it was hot as hell. Now, what's hot as hell in what's this, February? What's hot as hell down
It got
there?
into the 80s. It got into the 80s. It was hot.
Ooh, I could go for
That
some
was
80s.
hot. So
I
that's
can go
letting
for
you
some
know that,
80s right now, child. I'm telling you.
man, summer is gonna be. Oh man.
You think it's
It
gonna be
feels
bad
already.
because y'all in Texas? So this right here, isn't this like y'all like from February? And I could be wrong, but from like February, March, April, is that like y'all? Not I don't want to say
Rainy season?
spring, but your spring weather, like
This
heat
is like the
wise.
rain. Now it get cold. Like right now, it's raining. It's been
Oh,
raining
okay.
all day. And our temperatures is about to dip down to what, the 20s? Yeah, the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's where I am. I don't know about the rest of the state of Texas, but in the Brazos Valley, that's where,
That's
and I'm
pretty
close.
cold for
Yeah,
Texas,
and I'm
man.
and what we a hour and a half away from Houston, 2 hours from Dallas, and 3 hours from San Antonio. So, and
So
an
that's pretty
hour and a half
cold in
from Austin.
Texas, right? Like, is that like the average this time of year? I mean, only time I ever been down to Texas was in the
No,
summertime when it was hot as hell.
like Dallas up in like that Panhandle. Yeah, they experience 4 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they will experience 4 seasons. I'm like, they actually will get some snow if it happens. Yeah, they will get snow. Just like Oklahoma gets snow, they get snow.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Down further down, we don't get as much snow. I'm like, if we get some snow, it's, of course it's gonna melt. It's not like it's gonna stick.
Right.
They
Mm-hmm.
act like it's gonna stick, but
Girl,
it's
I
just
be
not.
watching that shit. You know what? And BT Black, I talked to Corio. What day was that? Saturday? I think I talked to Corio Saturday. We was talking Saturday and chit chat, and I had the baby, my grandbaby. So she had asked me to send her some pictures, and I sent her some more pictures of the baby. He's getting so big, and every now and then I send her pictures. But yeah, I talked to her Saturday. She just been chilling, like hanging with her family, spending time with her family and stuff like that. I think she's pretty much doing okay. for the most part. But I definitely will tell her that you guys are asking about her. I tell her all the time. I promise you I do. Anytime somebody asks about her or tell me to tell her, hey, I promise I do. I reach out to her and I'll be like, hey, they checking on you, girl. Everybody trying to, tell you hi and they missed you and they love you. But yeah, Choreo, that's my girl. So yeah, we was chopping up. Matter of fact, we was chopping it up the other day because she had told me, oh my God, y'all, do y'all like Western movies, sis? I
Yeah,
know y'all
like
not
which
in
one?
Texas, but do y'all like Western movies?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she had me watch this Western movie. What was it? Hold on, let me grab. Everyone coming on in the chat. Make sure you guys are like. Please like and share the video. I appreciate you guys. What up, Big Riz? How you doing? What up, Joe? Hey, J Truth. How y'all doing? You said you haven't seen Choreo in a while. Yeah, Big Riz. I was just telling them in the chat. J Truth said, hey, I'm gonna tell her that she said that you said hey. And Michi said, what's up? Where's Choreo? But yeah, I was just chopping it up with her Saturday. Every now and then, like me and my good friends, my good Judies, and sis, you can join the crew too. But every now and then, when we find something really good on television, we hit each other up, right? So let's
Mm-hmm.
name of this Western movie. Because when she told, I said, hold up. When I went to it on Netflix, she said, I said, hold up, you talking about some Western? Because I couldn't tell by the name what it was. She was like, yes, girl, you gotta watch it. She was like, me and my brothers watched it all together. We just binge watched the whole series. And it's literally about, I think maybe 6 episodes. But hold on. I'm coming up on it. I'm coming up on it.
What's it on?
Hold up. It's a matter of fact. Okay, here it goes. She said, we was talking about the TV show Aftermath, and that's on Netflix. Have y'all seen Aftermath? It's kind of a little old, but not old. I think it might have came out like maybe 8 years ago or something like that.
What's it about?
Aftermath is about and this ain't the country one that I'm talking about, but this is just one that I recommend to people. But Aftermath is about this lady who she rolled over on some people in the military that she was in the military with. She saw some people doing some really foul shit in the military. You know what I mean? And in other countries, the stuff they do to people sometimes in the military and innocent people. So she had rolled on them, and she was supposed to be a witness. And basically, people were out to get her, so she wouldn't make it to court, right? So they put her in
Uh-huh.
for protection, basically. But she ends up fucking up and killing people in jail. I don't want to tell y'all the whole story. But anyway, so they transfer her to another location, and the people run. It's one of those movies where they stop the transfer truck or bus and they get out. And I don't want to tell you everything, but I'll just stop right there. When I say it's action packed, it's so good, like really, really, really good. There's this young white guy who's playing in it, and he's like the hero. He's gonna be the hero, but he got to protect his younger little sister, and it's really good. It's really good, like for real, for real. So you got to check out Aftermath on Netflix, you guys. That's really good. Now the movie that Choreo recommended to me, or the Netflix series, it was called
Mm-hmm.
American Primeval. American
Oh, I've seen that. I haven't watched it yet, but I know what you're talking
You
about.
seen the preview? Yes. I kept scrolling past it. I saw the Western, and I said, I'm not into Western. So no Western movie ever attracts me. And like all the older cats in my family, grandparents and everything, they always love Westerns. But me, I never been into that shit. But when I tell you, I started watching that Western show called Primeval, and by episode 1, I was in. And I had to continue the series. And I'm telling you, it was really good. So if you're a Western fan, or them country cowboy, cowgirls, all that shit, shoot them up, bang, bang. Indians and all that
Mm-hmm.
shit, Tonto and all. Yes, girl. It's really good. So that's 2
Okay.
recommendations from me.
Okay.
American Primeval and Aftermath. You gotta check them out. Yes, yes. You
Okay.
said Corio love her a gangster. Yeah, Corio, she loves shit. Girl, she love that shit. But yeah, Big Riz, you gotta watch Aftermath, Big Riz. Bro, you gotta watch Aftermath. I'm gonna need you to let me know what you think about it too after you watch it. But yeah, so those are some 2 really good shows. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I haven't been doing too much YouTube. I just been trying to stay warm up here, and it's just so freaking cold. Like right now, it's like -6. I think it's supposed to get down to like -9. Then tomorrow it's supposed to be -14, and it's just really cold up here.
Right? Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, what can you do? Like when it's that cold and you just want to stay in the heat, you got to find something entertaining on TV. And I'm not a kid, so I'm not running around here trying to play little games and all that kind of shit. I'm a grown ass woman. I gotta find something to watch on TV, right?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so you said you in Alaska? No, we in Alaska. We in Nebraska, aka Nebraska.
The
Bro, y'all
dead
remember
man.
when they used to call us that back in the day?
They called us all kind of stuff back in the day.
Man, Omaha Nebraska, because them niggas around here they was acting like some goddamn cowboys in the Midwest back in all the game days, the game banger
Ex-
days, and all that kind of shit.
Exactly.
Mm-mm-mm.
Exactly. So
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm like, well, that's about it.
Oh, Jay Truth, you know what? Sis, have you ever watched The Wire? Jay Truth said they just watched it for the 5th time. You know what? I probably watched
Yeah.
The Wire at least 5 times all the way through as well. I probably have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't
Man.
even gonna
Yeah.
hold you.
It's sure was. One of my
Yes,
faves.
yes. And one of my favorite
I said I was
characters
gonna
is
do.
Snoop. Snoop is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. I
Yep,
said I
yep.
was gonna do Oz.
Oh, Oz. I never really. I think I might have watched a couple of episodes of Oz, but I heard it was really good. I don't know why I haven't went back and picked it back up.
It's like the last maybe few seasons of it. It's like I lost track of, but oh yeah, Oz was the shit. And old boy, well, he don't have dreads anymore, but was in Best Man. I think he was one of the
Mm-hmm.
executive producers of that. That
Mm-hmm.
he was in the wheelchair because I think didn't they end up killing? I think they ended up killing his ass off
Mm-hmm.
eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
Yep. They say yep. Joe say yep. Mm-hmm. Sure did.
yeah,
And who is that in the chat? Tom, you know what? If one more person say, "Do they got black people in Nebraska?"
that's what I said. Everybody used to always that's the first thing that they would always say. They
If
got black
one
people in
more
Nebraska.
person, J True, I'm gonna need you to do some history. Okay, I'm gonna need you to do some history. Everybody in this state is not white. They not Caucasian. Okay, we got every race, every nationality. Now of course on the outskirts of the state, where it's a lot of country, a lot of farms.
You
Um,
still gonna come across at least a couple of us, but
yeah,
it
you
ain't
still
like
gonna come across. Yeah. Like there's this black couple, right? It's a husband and wife. And they own a lot of land, like on the outskirts. And they have this they have a winery, and they have all these fields of grapes and all kind of, it's a winery. And they have a bus
mm,
that take you from the city, and it takes you all the way out there, and you spend the whole day out there. You get to do wine taste testing. It's like a store, and it's all kind of shit. And the black lady and her husband, she's been doing it for years, and she loves it out there. And I've never been out there, But my sister went out there before, and she was like, "Man, they are so nice. They so down to earth. They so cool because they literally from the hood." But she asked her husband to buy her some property out west because she wanted to have a winery. Whatever the fuck you call it? What do you call the shit? I know I'm saying it wrong, but
A winery?
winery, but the actual the grapes and
A
all that
distillery?
bullshit. Mm,
Wait a minute. It was a what?
no. And I can't believe I can't think of it either, sis. Vineyard, thank you, J. True.
Who?
A vineyard.
Oh, oh, duh.
Thank you, Michi Black. I'm up here like it's on the tip of my damn tongue. But yeah, she wanted a vineyard, so her husband bought her a vineyard, and they've been out there ever since. And she like, I don't know, I don't need the city anymore. But yeah, if you come to the Midwest and you hit the major cities in Nebraska, you will run across so many black people. You be like, goddamn, where's you gonna be asking where the white people at? That's what you gonna be asking. Like, why all y'all niggas? Where the white people at?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey.
my sister tell you, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's beautiful, and I think I'm gonna go out there next year because it's really nice little bro trip, and it'd be like the ladies with their mothers or their daughters or their besties. It's like a girls trip thing they do out there. So
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know. Maybe next time you and bro come up here, we can hit up the spot and go and take a trip out there. That's something to do. But yeah, that is a beautiful thing. Thank you, J. True. It absolutely is. Mm-hmm. Oh, they said Prop Joe. Sis, they said Prop Joe. The one that had
What's
the
that?
bread. Oh no, okay. Avon. Oh, I like Avon. Did you like Avon?
Oh, yeah. Didn't they kill his ass off too?
And Prop Joe, they said second. Oh, so J Truth said Avon's her favorite. Or J Truth. I don't know. J Truth is a female. J Truth, are you a female? I can't remember. Or a male. But J Truth said Avon is their favorite, and then Prop Joe. And then J Truth said, who was your favorite Kingpin? Man, if I say Nino Brown, will y'all laugh?
Nah. I don't care. I like Scarface, goddammit.
I mean, I see, and don't hate me. Don't y'all don't judge me. But I don't think I ever seen Scarface all the way through.
Because it's long.
It's a long ass. It's like watching Roots. Nah, not that long, but.
But well, shit. The first time I watched The Color Purple, it took me a minute. I always fell asleep on it.
Yeah.
Of course, I still ain't seen the damn musical. No.
I'm not into musicals, sis. The only musical I ever seen live, and I just never been back to another one. When Tyler Perry first came out, you were still living here, sis, when Tyler Perry came here, weren't you?
I went to one. I can't remember that one that came.
That was the one down. Remember, it was still at the Civic when they were still doing shit at the Civic.
What's done in the dark?
I can't remember, sis, but I remember it was at the Civic, and I remember they had like half of the Civic blocked off, so we all could be just sitting facing one way.
Yeah, yeah. No, the one I went to was at the It wasn't at the Civic.
Yep, that's the one I seen the Tyler Perry at the Civic. It was way back. I mean, it was like when
that was at the Orpheum. The one I went to was at the Orpheum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one was not the Orpheum. It was just at the Civic. It was when he first was getting like out there. It was way back. This was before his movies and everything.
Yeah, I remember. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
everybody knew about Madea, and that's I think what Madea was VHS.
Yep. You're right. That was the VHS days, and I can't do musicals. I mean, I prefer not to watch them, and even when I do watch musicals, I tend to fast forward through all the singing and shit, and it could be the best singers. I just want to get to the action, get to the drama, get to the laughs and giggles. I've just never been into musicals.
See,
And
well,
I don't know why.
no, I
It's
like
just
musicals.
and I like
It
singing. I like
depends.
music. I like, I grew up listening to
I'm a
music,
musical though. I don't
but
like all musicals.
I just don't like
That's
that when something really happened. The next thing you know is, I'm like, really?
like seriously, you gotta sing that part.
This bitch just got
Yeah.
slapped by her nigga, and we about to break out into a song. Come on now, it's just child. But yeah, so
I'm
I
like,
don't know. I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah, they said The Godfather is long too. Yes, it is.
But it's good though.
J. True said you bugging. See, I knew they was gonna talk shit. I'm not. I love crime and action shows and stuff like that, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Shit, it's just some things I'm just not. You know, we don't all like
Right.
the same shit. Like I like a lot of the Tyler Perry shows, and I bet most of y'all in here be like, "Fuck Tyler Perry shows."
No, like I know now. See, I haven't watched Ruthless, but I watched The Oval and Sisters
Oh yeah, sister.
and
Mhm.
some of the other ones. Now watched some of House of Pain. I didn't watch all of them. I couldn't really get into really Meet the Browns or the nursing home.
Oh, living something. It was living something.
Now I did watch well, I went after everybody else had watched it. I finally have watched the Have and Have Not. I'm like, that's some bullshit how that ended.
Girl, I used to watch I used to do the TV show reviews on most of Tyler Perry shows, but then I just got to the point where I just started doing reviews on a few of them, including Ruthless. Ruthless is one of my faves, and I think the reason why I like Ruthless is because it's so far left than the normal Tyler Perry shit, right? Like the normal Tyler Perry shit, before you even watch it, you can guess what's gonna happen because they
Usually,
usually they somewhat always the same. But with Ruthless, that shit was so far left.
now I
Sometimes
do. Now
you
I
was
have
like, "What the fuck is wrong with Tyler Perry? He must be some sick ass, motherfucker."
said I was gonna watch. Now I have watched Zack or Zatima. I like that.
hmm I think I
Um,
watched the first season of that. I think, or maybe half of the season.
I'm like that. It wasn't bad. I watched.
I just like looking at his ass. That's all. That's all. Like when I used to watch Sisters, I used to tune in to Sisters just to see his ass. Because I
eh,
thought that show was so corny too. Especially
they
remember
are.
the dude who liked to wear the panties? Remember?
Oh, he ain't even on there no more. Yes, the shit and that's the thing. It's like how everybody watched Tubi. I have not watched Tubi, so this is like that's like my Tubi and shit.
Oh,
Because I'm
now
like,
I can recommend some good movies on Tubi. Matter of fact, I'll do that later. I'll go through the ones I've seen and send them to you in our chat. But yeah, it's some okay movies on Tubi. They ain't all horrible. But what's
oh
up,
my
Happy Life?
god,
How you doing?
do you not know
Somebody
that
said that.
Crush
Oh, go ahead, babe.
Crush Groove Crush Groove is on Amazon Prime? God
Really?
damn it!
Oh no.
Yes,
I saw that and I watched it how long? I
yes.
think it was a week and a half ago. I watched it. I ain't seen that movie. When I heard that was
I
on
had the
there,
goddamn DVD. God damn it! That is my movie.
and I haven't seen that movie in so long. So I had to watch it. I had to go watch it. But yeah, I like that old school. I like the old school TV shows and things like that. Now that is a musical, but I don't know. It's something about the old school with the rap and the dancing and I don't
It
know,
ain't
the
no.
hip hop, things like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, it was like really kind of the start of Russell Simmons and
Exactly.
Rick Rubin. So
Exactly. And the people that they had back there in the day, playing the other, like the what's his name?
Curtis Blow, Miss
Uh,
Juicy Girl.
the one who was playing what's his name? LL. Like the
LL.
it was oh damn. No, it's not LL. It was somebody else who was playing somebody else. I can't remember who it was because
Because like Russell
they
Simmons.
all were playing each other.
Well, it's like, well, no, Run DMC played, everybody really played themselves. Rick Rubin even played himself. It's just Russell Simmons played the promoter
Right. And that one dude,
and
the dark dude, what's his
Blair
name?
Underwood.
And the
Blair
other dude,
Underwood.
the dark skinned one, the one who what's his name?
Blair Underwood.
No. There was a dark skinned dude on there. What was his name?
Hey, talking about Curtis Blow.
No, you know what? I think I'm actually confusing two movies. You know what? I think that
could be.
I've been watching too much shit in the last 2 weeks. I think I'm confusing two different movies. Now I can't remember the name of the other movie that I watched because it was a throwback one too, like back in the late 80s. Damn.
Beat
Yeah,
Street?
I'm confusing two different movies. Never mind. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Yeah, I missed the breakdance. Yes, I missed the breakdance. I love that shit, the breakdance movies.
Beat Street, Breaking 1 and 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes, J True said 227. Yes, I love 227 in the heat of the night. And the heat. Yes, that was my shit. J True said anything on the ID channel. The ID channel have you looking at people.
Oh yeah.
Not it will have you looking at your neighbor's side eye like, I wonder what they doing over there in their crib.
Some weird shit.
Yeah, because you sis, it'd be the last people. You know, every time they have those crime shows or the news, and they be like, what? They had 15 people buried under their house, but they were so nice, and their kids were so well dressed and well behaved. And oh my God, they gave to all the charities and
but that explains the smell that was coming from the house.
And we kept calling the sewer to people thinking something, you know, the drains was clogged up. Like nobody ever thinks maybe it's dead people.
Like, think that for honestly, if I be smelling something real foul, that's like, I'm like, okay, something smells dead. That's death.
Yeah, I ain't never smelled a dead person. Okay, but just from watching TV shows, I can imagine that if I was around or near a dead body, I think I could pretty much surmise that somebody's dead around. You know the TV show. I see dead people. I'll be up there like I smell dead people. Like
I say that too. Yep.
Oh yes, Jeremy, like the neighbors, the neighbors, Jeffrey Dahmer, how they kept calling the landlord, calling the utility,
right?
Calling.
I did watch that. Like y'all think somebody playing, but then when you have slumlords, then they don't care.
Absolutely, they don't care. They just want that money, and they think like, oh, just like with any other thing. Whether you got roaches or mice or bed bugs, there's some landlords who just be like, that's your problem, not mine. Okay. I didn't move in here with rodents, but now that I'm here, there are rodents. So landlord, could you please come and help me? Child, they'll come in there with some cheap ass spray. The cheapest shit you can find. You might as well try to handle the shit, set out some traps or whatever, put some raid down yourself, because some landlords is really crappy, like really. Where me said it's a smell. I can imagine a smell that I'll never forget. I can imagine. I didn't see dead people, but that was like at funeral homes and in the hospitals and shit like that. But I never smelled a decaying body. Nah, and I don't wanna. Speaking of decaying body, sis, did you see the news about the lady who had her niece and nephew in the trunk?
I did not read that yet. I know you sent it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not the story I just sent today. I think I sent y'all that one like maybe a couple of weeks ago or a week or so ago. But this lady had got pulled over and the cop pulled her over for speeding. And when he pulled her over, he noticed she was acting really weird. And he asked her to get out the car and pop the trunk. And she was like, let me just move my stuff out the way. And she pulled out this suitcase. And he said it was maggots crawling all out of the suitcase. This is what the cop said.
Oh, that's nasty.
So he called, whoever he called, backup or whoever, and they opened up that suitcase, and it was her nieces and nephews, and suitcases and boxes in the trunk, and they were decaying, like all the way decaying. Like the nephew, the nephew, he was, or was it the niece? One of them she did away with first for like a year and put them in a suitcase. And then the other child, she got rid of him like a year later and was just driving around every day with them in the trunk. Like, what? Like, like, see, that's the part I don't understand. I don't understand how people can be so sick to do that in the first place. But I know there's a lot of people who's just full of evil and hatred and demented, tormented. They just ain't right. But to keep the body in a house, in a basement, in a car, and that shit stink. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like, why?
I hate it. I really do, J Truth. I really hate it. Like you guys, I sent my sis a story earlier today, and it was about it was a mother who basically left her 3 children to live by themselves for 3 years. 3 years. And this happened in Michigan. And the news story that I found was from February 18th. And it was in Pontiac, Michigan. And she had abandoned her children. It was 3 children. The oldest boy was a teenager, and the other 2 kids was younger than him. And she left them for 3 years. And basically, she or a stranger to the kids would drop off food weekly to the kids. They never dropped off cleaning supplies, hygiene supplies, nothing like that. Never came in to clean the house, make sure the kids were good in the house. They would just drop off weekly food drops. Right? And the boy, the oldest child, was 15 years old. And then there was 2 girls, 12 and 13. So it was 2 teenagers, 15 and 13, and then 12. And what happened was the landlord had called the police because he ain't heard from the mother since December, and he knew there were kids in there. And they said the place was so deplorable, sis. They said it was garbage piled up like 4 or 5 feet in certain rooms. It was funky. The house ain't been cleaned in years.
Damn.
And they said it was feces. It was like they had like no run. I mean, it was just they said it wasn't worthy of a dog living in that apartment.
Oh, wow.
That's how bad that they said it was. And it's so sad. Like, how I can't even leave my kids in the house. Girl, when I first left my kids, when the oldest one got old enough to babysit, do you know, I swear I wish they was here right now. Cam should be here soon from work. But I used to call them like every 30 minutes till they just was like so irritated. And I was like, hold on 1 second. Hold on, sis. This Cam, I just speaking of the devil. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. He wanted me to open the door for him because he got to carry some shit in. But anywho, basically the kid, they said it was deplorable conditions. They said the kids haven't been like in school. Imagine 3 years no school. 15, 13, 12. So sis, when I was leaving my kids home for the first time, I was calling them like every 30 minutes. Y'all okay? Y'all good? Doors locked, windows locked. I'm like panicking because they like this first starting to babysit and they 4 years apart. Your brother okay? But she left them for 3 years. And I'm like, ain't he checked on it? Like, how your kids not in school for 3 years?
Yeah, that's not even possible.
Yeah. Like the school board, the teachers, nobody, like, how does this happen? I don't know.
Like, I'm like, they had to have been funky. Like, you can't tell me that their house was like that. There's no way.
And that's what they were saying. They were saying that the house was so. They said the person who came through the house had to wear hazmat. They had to put on hazmat clothes because they couldn't even walk through the. They said it was in a deplorable state. And then when they got there, they said the toilet. They said first of all, they said they found mold and human waste, aka feces, all throughout the house, and the toilet was overflowing. Piles and piles of garbage up to 4 feet high in certain rooms of the house. And the mother would literally just drop food off, just drive by, drop food off on the porch and leave. Or she would send somebody else that the kids don't know. And they said the 2 girls, 13 and 12, they said they haven't left the house in years. She never left them any tissue. This is the fucked up part. She would drop them off food, but she never left them any tissue. You know, the girls, they up to that age, you know, the female thing.
Right.
No hygiene supplies, nothing like that. No cleaning supplies. Just drop them off food once a week. But they said, yeah, the person who had to go in and collect all the evidence, they had to wear hazmat suits. That's how bad it was. So, of course, all the kids got taken to, CPS came and got all the kids. But that's sad. Hey, son, what's up? I was just telling them how when y'all first started staying on your own, I used to call y'all like every 30 minutes. Or every hour. Do y'all remember that? Do you remember that shit? He probably don't remember because he would have been like, you would have been like 8.
I mean, I remember like glimpses though.
A little bit
of that happening.
See, I've always been the paranoid mom. I'll be the paranoid mom, and I would call like all the time while I'm at work. Y'all okay? Y'all good? And you know what they be doing the whole time? Playing video games. Mom, we okay. You interrupting our games. I'm just checking on y'all. Mom, we okay. I was always very, very, very overprotective. But yeah, but that's messed up. Joe said, imagine being their neighbor and not connecting the dots. I can't imagine because I'm a nosy ass neighbor. Oh, this lady had left her kids, 15-year-old boy, 13-year-old girl, and 12-year-old girl in the house by themselves for 3 years.
3 years?
Yes. And would only drop off once a week food, like outside of the apartment. And they had no tissue, no nothing. I mean, for 3 years.
Wait, were they some Caucasian people?
No.
Okay, I was about to say I just seen something about that. So I'm like, is we talking about the same thing, like,
you know what?
I just seen something about that with some white guy and girl.
No, it wasn't them. It wasn't them. But I know what you're saying. See, so you know what, sis? Back in the Gap, no offense to my people, regardless of your race, no offense. I'm trying not to be offensive. But back in the Gap, Especially if you grew up in the hood, you be like, oh, they had to be this color, or they had to be, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
if something happened, you be like, nah, that wasn't us. That wasn't us. And then remember, as time started going by, the years started going by, and you be looking at the nose like, what? What the
Yeah.
hell? I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know. But yeah,
Well,
that's sad. Yeah, J True, that's an evil motherfucker. People who do that shit to kids, I don't get it.
When they died, or they just
No, they
found
didn't
out?
die.
Yeah, okay, maybe
They alive. CPS got them
they just
now.
found out. Yeah, okay, cool.
But the
That's
landlord
crazy.
finally,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
yeah, the landlord finally called the police because he was like, I ain't seen the mom in like since December, but he knew people were still living there.
I know neighbors must have seen somebody drop off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
Kids
too
come
nosy
out.
for that shit. I'm like, where the kids? Especially if I got kids, like, you ain't seen your friends, you ain't seen your homeboy, you know. But yeah. Children need love. Yeah, children need love, hugs, affection. And I've always been very, very overprotective. I'm the same way with my grandson. I only got one grandchild, and I'm the same way. But hey, I don't make no excuses for it. My kids came out fine. They grew up into, decent human beings and citizens and things like that. So, hey, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything different. I wouldn't do anything different.
I completely understand. Because why should you?
Yeah, yeah. But anywho, you said they tore that building down. Oh yeah, with Dahmer's, they did tear that building down, huh? I think they did tear that building down. They probably had to. I can't remember. I did watch the movie, but I can't remember if they tore the building down. But I would imagine that makes sense because that building, it wasn't just the neighbors. Remember, sis, they said they could smell it all through the vents, like that smell
Mm-hmm.
from him cutting up the people, and then like all the noise, like the saws and all that he was using, like nobody was. Like the police wouldn't listen. That's crazy. That is
Nope.
just crazy to me.
Well, nobody listens. So
Yeah. But anyway. But yeah, you got anything to discuss, sis? I just came on here to talk to you guys for a little bit of chit chat, chop it up with you guys since I ain't been live in a minute. I've been busy working, child. Been busy working, and then
yeah,
been
I
trying
feel
to get
you.
the grinding.
I completely understand. Been on here creating. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And what you been creating? What you doing?
Rebranding of my Zodiac creations, which is my clothing line. I have came up with some new design, and then also my catering, Gemini Delights. Um, just coming up with a whole different concept design for that one, and then also have my notary business, which that's actually the website that I've been working on. So yeah, just doing a bunch of rebranding.
That's
Okay.
what's up. That's what I'm
Oh
proud of you,
yeah.
sis. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm all for people doing their own thing, having their own hustles, entrepreneurship. And thank you so much, Where Me said, good to see you back. Thank you so much. It's good to see you guys here too. I really love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Each and every
Thank
time
you.
y'all come through. But yeah, we still
Mm,
got to do some shows together, sis. I have really been thinking about doing some cake decorating classes. So what do you think about
I'm
that?
I'm down for that because it's kind of hard unless I really go to Houston
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. But to get a cake decorating class, because yeah, most definitely. Actually, it'll help because it helped me build some content because I got to get my website
Mm-hmm.
for my catering
Mm-hmm.
um done together, and this is, oh my goodness, this is where you just want to just hire people to just do it.
I
This is
know.
what I need. I tell you what I want done. Can you do this or barter some something?
I understand. I got a website, and I have to admit, I haven't been on that thing, and I don't know how long, and I pay that monthly fee every month. But I really haven't been doing a lot social media wise. So that's why I haven't really focused on my website, but I still got the website, thehood.com, but I haven't posted anything on there in a very, very long time. Now, as far as the cake classes and things like that, more people have been showing interest and suggesting that I do it. And I kept saying, if I can get a few people, even if it's just 2 or 3 or 4, that's interested, then I'll do it. And I'm not saying like one person isn't worthy, you know what I mean, to do a class, but I would like it to be like a few people. That's what I would do. I know 2 people who want to, matter of fact, somebody hit me up like a few days ago to ask me for some cake decorating tips and things like that. And they also said I should do some classes. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. I really, really am.
One of my daughters will probably want to do it too.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun. And I've been doing this for like 10 years, but I'm always learning something new. So some of the things that I might do in the classes might have even been something that I just recently learned how to do, or something that I heard, or a good tip. Okay, I saw this. Let me show y'all how to do this. But yeah, it's going to be basically like, I don't want to say cake 101, but it will be like focus on a 101 where we just gonna work to like really like make the cake. You know how you make a cake and then you like do the crumb coat and you make it just real smooth. I want to spend time doing things like that because a lot of people cannot get their cake smooth.
Right.
And they try as they might, and it becomes really frustrating. And that's why a lot of people don't try to keep pushing past that stage because they like, how can I do this? What am I doing wrong? And a lot of times what they're doing wrong is they don't have the right recipe for their frosting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or they might not have enough powdered sugar, or the temperature in their home is too warm, or something like that. So a lot of people just be like, but it takes practice. It takes practice. But then once we get that out the way, then we're going to start on, like the basic cake decorating techniques, the most used piping tips techniques, things like that. But yeah, I really am thinking about doing something like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
But we shall talk. We shall talk.
That'll work. We can definitely do that.
All right. Yeah. And J True said I felt guilty for spanking mine, so I learned different ways to discipline.
Yeah. That's one thing I did not feel guilty about giving an ass whooping.
I'm not gonna lie, J Truth. The only time I felt guilty was when I was wrong. And I have always been the kind of parent, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I didn't realize that you did not do this, or you did, or whatever. Sometimes we discipline our kids and we realize later, oh shit.
That really wasn't.
And you gotta be like, if you got a heart and you a good parent, you gonna fess up. You're going to take the blame. You're going to apologize. You're going to try to make it right with your kid. I've always been that. I'm sorry. Even to this day, my kids is grown. If I realize I fucked up, I'm sorry. I might be like, but still, my bad. But, I apologize. I apologize. Because it just don't sit well with me when I know I'm in the wrong. But yeah, as far as the spankings, I did find different ways to discipline, mostly as they got older, especially when they got involved in sports, wanted to hang with their friends, cell phones, video games. Boy, you take video games from a kid these days, you might as well just take their whole life away. They be trying to do everything to make it right. Mom, please, what can I do to get my game back? Exactly. Or that cell phone.
They will lose it.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. But yeah, you guys. So I'm about to get on out of here. It's 8:55. I'm gonna sit around here and I don't know, watch some TV. Didn't you recommend a flick to me, sis, or was it somebody in the chat? I could have sworn
Might have
you recommended something too. Maybe not.
Oz. I can't
Oz.
remember.
Oh yeah, you did say
Okay.
Oz.
Oh yeah, Oz.
Yeah, maybe that was the one. Maybe that was the one. But yeah, I need to find something to keep me entertained while we in the house all week because it's supposed to be cold all week. The kids, girl, you know how the people are, the parents. Oh my God, back in the day, we used to walk 10 miles in the snow with flip flops and no socks. Like the kids today, they're weak, they're soft. You know, they talk about their kids like that. I'm like, y'all is a mess.
Exactly.
Ain't
I'm
no way
like,
I'm gonna have
well,
my kid on the corner in negative 14 degrees waiting on no school bus.
honestly, I'm sorry that you have a child that young that's still in school that you have to do that. When you're an empty nester, I really don't care.
Absolutely.
I
And
ain't got to do it.
there was times when I didn't send my kids to school. They was
Yeah,
like, it's too cold. Kids on the bus stop freezing, the bus late. Like,
yeah,
y'all stay
we had
home today.
exactly, and they were more than happy to stay.
Absolutely. I'm like, y'all can stay home today, but y'all better make sure clean your room up, do this, do that, and y'all can stay home today. All right, mom. Okay. But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
play that cold weather shit. But yeah, so hopefully it'll start heating up soon. But in the meantime and in between time, for all the people who's dealing with cold from here to the east, to south, I know there's a lot of people who's dealing with some bad weather. California had the fires. Now they said they dealing with flood or rain.
Yeah,
And
the heat made that shit soft.
yeah, yeah. So it's like one thing or another, sis. One thing or another.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But hey, bro, is bro back there? Tell bro I'm gonna holler at him later.
All right. All right, bro.
All right, bro, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna holler at you later too, sis.
All right, sis.
All right, thanks for joining me tonight, just for a little chit chat.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, you're welcome. Love you guys.
Love you too.
All right, night night. All right, you guys, we about to end the show. I was trying to do like an hour show. I'm trying to, bring some content back to you guys, even if it's just chit chatting, just shooting the breeze with my folks, with my sis, my bros, my homies, just coming up here, just talking to you guys and doing a little bit of entertainment. The hood, our motto has always been from the hood to the White House. So sometimes you never know what we're going to discuss. And sometimes I just don't have a topic. I ain't really trying to do no TV show reviews. I ain't really watching much of the B sector. I ain't really been on the trending news. I just want to come up here and shoot the shit with y'all and just kick it for a minute. So that's what we did tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure if you haven't already on the way in, please make sure you like and share the video. If you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the join button, because we do have memberships. And of course, if you want to donate to the platform, it's $ the hood table 402. Please and thank you very much. I'll probably be back. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I'll probably be back Wednesday. You said be accountable, child. And yes. Got to be accountable. Because if we're accountable for ourselves as parents, we're teaching our kids to be accountable as well. So absolutely. Reach one, teach one. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. I have fun tonight. Make sure you guys stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.